Hi everybody and welcome back to Beetle's Plays, and yeah, I've not been on here for a number of weeks. It's probably knocking up about 3 months now, to be honest, and I've had so much to do. I really have. It's just life stuff, which I'll talk a little bit about as we get into this, but I'm actually on Train Simulator Classic at the moment, and I thought I'd do a quick video. Well, I say quick, but my video sent sometimes lasts about 5 hours, but there you go. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be about 45-50 minutes long, and we are heading we're on the Edinburgh line, and we're heading out to Dunfermline. So I think it's Dunfermline anyway. We're on a Class 152, I think it is. So I'm doing a scenario, and we're just picking the passengers up at the moment. So now, for some strange reason, I don't know, I'm on a Steam controller, which is my first bit of news, because I have bought myself a gaming laptop. So as you may know, if you are subscribed to the channel, and please subscribe if you do enjoy the video, and give us a thumbs up if you enjoy it as well. But yeah, if you're regular to my channel, you'll know that I tend to play on Geforce Now or on Xbox Series X, but Geforce Now for my PC games, and yeah, it's been a good service. But I thought, I'll go an extra hog, and I will get myself a gaming laptop. So that is what I have done. So let's just get rid of that and turn that off, and let's get on our way to the next station, which is going to be Haymarket, by the looks of it. So I am playing, I'm still sofa gaming. I'm not up in a study or a bedroom or anything like that. I am still playing from my sofa, because that's one of my things that I like to do. I don't want to be sat upstairs. I like to be a bit more social. I'm just breaking the speed limit there. Let's just get that speed down slightly. It's a 20 limit, isn't it, at the moment? So yeah, sometimes the HUD and the UI and everything are just a little bit on the small side, so I may just struggle to see things sometimes. But yeah, this is as I said, Train Simulator Classic, and since I got the PC, because this isn't available on Geforce Now, and I thought I'm going to get this, and I absolutely love it, guys. I really do. I think it's so much a better game than Train Sim World. I haven't bought Train Sim World 4. I ummed and ahed about it for a long time. I thought, no, I'm not forking any more money out for yet another version of Train Sim World. I just wasn't going to do it, and when I got the PC, I thought, well, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get Train Simulator Classic, and I really do love it. It's for me personally, I just think it's so much better. I think the sounds are better. The graphics are just as good. I love the UI. Everything about it I absolutely love. So yeah, so here we are, and hopefully from this point forward I can get some more videos done than what I have managed to do over the last don't want the break than what I have managed to do over the last few weeks. Let's get some speed. Let's get up to what is it, 35, isn't it? So anyway, I hope everybody's alright out there, all the regulars, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. So just a little bit more speed. Let's get it up to near 35 if we can. I don't know what I don't know whether I have to say some routes work better than others, though. I will say that about this game. A lot of them seem to be very hit and miss as to whether, or how well they work. Sometimes they have little bugs in and stuff like that. But to be fair, that's exactly the same with Train Sim World, really. So we're breaking the speed limit again just because I'm talking. We need to stop at this station anyway. So yeah, I think they're all the same. To all intents and purposes, they're all the same, really. It's not a very nice day, is it? All this rain. passengers picked up. Now I am using the hood, as you can see. For some reason I'm having to use a mouse as well a little bit here, just to click on these things here, these buttons, because normally my Steam controller I'm using works very well on this game. It really does work well. Now whether it's something to do with this route again or not, a little bug on it, I don't know, but I just can't get the controller to work those buttons on the right, so I'm having mouse. But I generally have a keyboard and a mouse just as a little backup when I'm doing PC gaming, because the controller quite often, you know, doesn't do everything you want it to, and sometimes you get little bugs like this. So yeah, always tend to have a backup if I remember. So yeah, I don't know what the problem is there, but anyway. Oh, they've all loaded. So let's get the brake off and let's get moving again. We get to our next station, which is South Gyle, and we've got 3.3 miles to go. Speed limit's 35. Now I am using the easier option to control the trains. Just at the moment, while I get used to the game, I'm tending to use that anyway. It can get a little bit convoluted when you're using the manual controls, but I may have a go at that at some point. But just for now, I'm just using the hood controls. Now we've now got a 90 speed limit, so we can actually get some nice speed up now. But yeah, like I said, the main reason I decided to go, well, there was a number of reasons really, but probably the main reason I decided to get a laptop in the end was, as you know, I've been using Geforce Now, and yeah, it is a great service. I used to give it a 9.5 to a 10 out of 10 when I first started it a year ago, but now I've probably knocked half to a full point off, I think, because it seems to have happened since Baldur's Gate came out. And I've just had more and more issues with connections and things. Not massively, don't get me wrong. It's still, like I say, I would still give it an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10 for a service, but it just seems to have just dropped off that little tiny bit with reliability for me. So that's the reason for the knockoff in a small way. And some other reasons as well, including games not being available for a start, which is hence the laptop, because I can play PC games on here. You know, most PC, well, not most PC games, all PC games will obviously play on a PC, but on Geforce Now it's only certain ones that you can get because they have to be on the service. And so a game like this, for example, which isn't on there, another game I've bought recently, which is Days Gone, I have purchased, and you can't get that on Geforce Now either. So there are still certain games that you can't play, although there are more and more coming on board Geforce Now. You've got Xbox, Microsoft Xbox Game Pass now is part of it. They're bringing out more and more games on that, which is good news. So more and more games are coming onto it. But another reason is that not an awful lot, but a lot more games now seem to be on maintenance mode. I did buy a game, Distant Worlds 2, I think it is, and just knock that speed off. Yeah, Distant Worlds 2, apparently, I didn't know this at the time when I bought the game, but it's actually been on maintenance mode on Geforce Now for over 12 months. Absolutely ridiculous. I've emailed them about it. They said it was fixed. I went on, it wasn't fixed. I keep getting a server error. It's a strange error, really, that the game will start, but then I get a server error, and you're just going around in circles with it. So can't get Distant Worlds 2 to run at all. So and then there's other games as well. I noticed, what was the other game that went off? I can't remember what it was now. I can't remember. There's another game recently where it's on maintenance mode, and it's just getting to be a little bit frustrating. So that was another reason for me getting a gaming PC as well. But also the PC will help me with editing my YouTube videos and things like that, so it will come in handy for things like that as well. So are you going to stop before the end of the platform? No, he's not. Oh dear. Right, are we going to be able to load these passengers? Let's have a look. I doubt it. I'm going to have to make a little cheeky reverse here. I think I can see it coming. See if my controller works. No, it doesn't. Can I use that? Ah, yes, I can get them on. Thank goodness for that. Right, yeah, little mistake there. I can't do two things at once. It's impossible. I don't know how I managed to drive a car, to be fair. But anyway, yeah, they were the reasons for getting a gaming laptop, and yeah, I am loving it. If anybody's interested, I ended up getting an Asus TUF A19. Which is the one I got. It's got a Ryzen 9 in it, and it's got RTX 4070 GPU. So yes, it's a nice little beast, and really enjoying it, to be honest. So yeah, that's one little bit of news there. And the reason I've not been on for quite I'm sat here chatting, and we can be going, can't we? Let's go. Otherwise we'll be getting points off, and the video will be lasting 5 hours. What's the speed limit? 90. We've got 4.8 miles to go, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, just had an awful lot to do. I went, I think I did one towards the end of August, something like that, and then I was all planning on doing Starfield, but we had a holiday booked, so I couldn't do any Starfield videos, so that put paid to that. We went away, we came back, been ill probably once or twice with various viruses going around. Then had gigs to sort out. I don't know whether some of you may know, but most of you probably don't. I actually drum in a band, in a rock band, and we had one or two gigs to get sorted out and to finalise and stuff. So that was that took some time up. So yeah, it's just been really difficult getting on, to be honest. So yeah, ends the long break. We're hoping to get back into it anyway. Wish this rain would pack up though. Let's have a little look outside, shall we? Get some outside shots. Now, I was actually researching these Steam controllers as well. Absolutely love these Steam controllers, I really do. I'm actually using the gyro there for looking around. So if I touch these, it's similar to the Steam Deck, which I'll come on to in a minute. But if I touch and hold the right touchpad, which is taking effectively on the Steam controller, if you don't know, it's taking the place of the right thumbstick. There is a left thumbstick, but it's a touchpad for the right thumbstick instead. And if you can set it up to use the gyro, so if you touch and hold the thumbstick, normally it moves this cursor around, so I can move my thumb and I can move that cursor around. But if I hold my thumb on the touchpad, I can actually move the controller and use it to turn the camera around like that, which is nice and cool. I think that's a great feature. So that's what I'm doing then. Let's change to the other camera. I just need to do one or two other little things to finish setting the controller up for this game. There's one or two things I'd like to just adjust. Like to get back inside, I need to scroll through all the camera modes to get back in. I'd like to set up a button where I can just press one button and I'm back in. Oops, let's just get that speed down. I mean, actually it's 90. Why was it flashing there? Did we just be through a lower speed? It's probably while I was outside messing about with the camera. It is actually a 90 limit, so we are okay. There's a station coming up there. So let's get back inside. So yeah, as you can see, I'm having to scroll back through all the cameras again, which is a little bit of a pain in the arse, but I'll have a look and and get a button assigned to taking me straight back inside the cabin. It'd make life a little bit easier. I also feel that there seems to me, I don't know whether it's just my imagination or what. Oops. I really ought to be looking at these speed limits coming up. Yeah, there seems to be, to me, a bit more traffic on this game, generally speaking, than there is on Train Sim World. I don't know, it may be just me. It may be just my imagination, but it just seems to be that way. I don't know. I have actually got the FPS up in the left corner. If you have a look, it is generally running it around about 60. If I turn the camera around, it's still sticking to a 60 look. So yeah, it is running pretty well on this PC, and I'm not running at 4K. I'm running at 1440 and using FSR to upscale it to 4K. So or to sharpen the picture at least, anyway. So it's, you know, it is to all intents and purposes 4K really. Which, being an older game, you know, you would expect it to be able to cope with this particular game, really. I just noticed, oh, it's emergency brake. I thought it was the speed limit that it was showing. I've gone onto emergency brake by mistake. Use my mouse again just to click on that. So yeah, I'll have to try another route after and see if it is this route where my buttons on my controller aren't working, or whether it's something I need to set up or something. But it's been working fine for, you know, a couple of weeks. I've had this game, so I don't know why all of a sudden the buttons aren't working on that particular thing. They're working in the menu, they're just not working on that right hand HUD. So no idea. Another train coming there. Look, let's get on the outside, have a look. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Get the train moving again. Get rid of that. So yeah, the other bit of news I've got as well is that actually, before I got my gaming laptop, I actually purchased a Steam Deck. I know one of my regular viewers has a Steam Deck. I was having a chat with him some time ago, actually, because he was saying that he plays a lot of his games on the Steam Deck, and I thought, you know, I'm going to get one of those, and yeah, very impressed with it. What I am annoyed about, look at this here, absolutely brilliant this. It's just a pity about the weather, because you get a really good view across these two regions. I was actually up in Edinburgh September last year it was. Had a holiday up there, and never been before, and absolutely loved the place. And yeah, we went across, is the road bridge, no, it's not that way, is it? Is that the road? That must be the road bridge there then. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, I know there's 3 bridges, and the other bridges you can just see it in the distance actually. So I'm breaking the speed limit again. Yeah, you can just work out the other one in the far distance there. Yeah, so I remember coming over the bridge, the road bridge, and noticing this particular one. So yeah, it's a lovely view. It really is lovely view of the area. So yeah, like I was saying, I was a little bit annoyed because I bought the Steam Deck probably a couple of months ago. Well, probably 6 or 7 weeks ago. And then all of a sudden, oops, what am I doing? Come on, you idiot. Pressing the wrong buttons while I'm talking. Let's get back inside the cabin. Yeah, bought it probably 6, 7 weeks ago. And I think it's great, to be honest. You know, I'm not complaining about the Steam Deck at all. I think it's a great piece of kit. What I'm annoyed at is that a couple of weeks ago, Steam announced that the new version was coming out with the OLED screen, bigger battery, etc., etc. And they never advertised this apart from a couple of weeks ago. If they'd have let this be known some months ago that they was bringing one out, I could have thought to myself, I'll hold off and wait for the OLED version to come out. Now, you know, don't get me wrong, I understand they're a business and they're out to make money and stuff like that, but I just feel it was underhand of Valve to not say anything until a couple of weeks before the OLED version was released, because I would have held off and bought one. And I know what some people might think, you know, well, you know, they wanted to sell the old stock off, etc., 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 but they could have put a sale on. I'm overrunning again here, aren't I? I'm not doing a very good job here, guys, am I? Not doing a very good job at all. I'll get back to that in a minute. Let's see if we can get these passengers on. I can slow them up by the looks of it. Even though I've overshot, or can I? Well, actually, am I at the right station? Yes, I'm at the right station. It's just that I've overshot it, haven't I? Oh, shucks. Let's get back again then. This is typical of me. Come on, let's get back there. Right. Is that any better? Can we load them up now? Thank you. Right, okay, that's that sorted. So, yeah. Yeah, I just think it's a bit underhand of Valve to do it, and like I say, I know what some people might be thinking, that they've got to sell their old stock off and what have you, but they could have put them on a sale. They could have let us know 3 months ago or even 4 months ago and said, you know, there's a new one coming out in some point this year. We're selling the current one off at £100 less. Because that's what they're doing now anyway. They've brought the OLED version out and they're selling the LCD version off at £100 less. It doesn't make much difference really, does it? So I just think it was a little bit underhand of them to not actually inform us before they did. And I have emailed them and they don't want to know. They won't give me back anything. So you know, I thought at least there'd have been a bit of a oops. No. Stop. We're in the wrong direction. I thought there'd have been a bit of a goodwill gesture there, but they're not coming forward with anything. So, but like I say, it's not that I'm unhappy with the Steam Deck. I think it's a great piece of kit. I'd just rather have had the updated version. You know, if I spent my money, I've spent 500 and odd quid, nearly $600 US dollars, and you know, you want to get the best for your money, don't you? And I just feel I've not had that opportunity because they just didn't let us know beforehand. But there's not a lot I can do about it. The only reply I got from them was that it's beyond their 14-day cooling off period or whatever it is. So that's all I got from them. So that's the end of that. But it's just frustrating. It is. But what a year it's been for gaming, guys, hasn't it? Lots of different things happening. In fact, I may do a video on it all, to be fair. And I've done a video actually on my thoughts on the gaming industry some months ago, but things have moved on even from there, to be honest, at the moment. So let's just watch my speed a bit. You know, you've got independent developers bringing out better games than AAA developers, and you've got the whole Starfield episode, people looking forward to Starfield, and it's turned into a very Marmite game, hasn't it? But like I said, I'll save more of that perhaps for another video. But yeah, it's been an interesting year, definitely. Another train there, look. So that's how many trains now that's passed. Is that the fourth one? Perhaps the fourth train that's passed us on this route. We're still speeding. We are, aren't we? It's now at 50, but we'll just stick at this speed, I think, just for the remainder of this bit. I'm not speeding up just to slow down again. So let's turn that hood off. So yeah, that's the news really. So I am now hooked up for gaming on Xbox Series X, which I'm not forgetting about. Anybody that's on console and has been watching my console games in the past, don't worry, I'll still be doing some console games, and I'll still be doing Geforce Now, at least for the time being. It is going up in price, but I did get an email saying that they're holding my price for 6 months if I don't decide to cancel and then come on board again. So as long as I keep my subscription going for 6 months, they're holding the price for me. So you see that's something else as well, isn't it? With the subscriptions, they are stopping monthly subscription or new monthly subscriptions for the time being because they haven't. Oops, what am I doing here? Come on, Pillock. The other thing, every station I've overshot the platform. Keep pressing the wrong button. Right, where are we? Let's get these guys on board. Yeah, I can't remember what I was bloody saying now. What was I talking about? It's totally gone. Oh, Geforce Now subscriptions, wasn't it? Yeah, they're not taking on any more monthly subscriptions, but they're still keeping going with the 6 monthly subscriptions. Now, their excuse for not taking on more monthly subscriptions is that they don't have enough rigs. They've run out of rigs. But, you know, at the end of the day, if they've got some rigs for the monthly subscription, why have they not got some? Sorry, if they've got some for the 6 monthly one, I should say, why have they not got some for the monthly subscription? Doesn't really make sense, unless you're looking at it from a business perspective and they're just wanting more people to go on the 6 monthly one, and then they can plan ahead, basically, can't they? Because they got the money for 6 months. That's the only reason I can think of. And that's probably further confirmed this week actually, because they are now running a sale of the 6 monthly subscriptions. Now, if they're running out of rigs, why would you be wanting to run a sale to get more people to join? That doesn't make sense either. So again, I think that's further proof that they're just wanting more and more people to go onto the 6 monthly subscription. I think that's basically what they're wanting. So that's probably the way it's going to go. It may be a case where at some point they drop the monthly one and they just have the 6 monthly one. What I will do in that case, I don't know. I mean, like I say, I don't know perhaps whether I'm going to keep it the full tier anyway. I may drop down to the 1080, I don't know, the priority tier. But we'll just have to see how things go on that respect. Oh, I wish this rain would pack up. I really do. Let's have a look outside. There we go. Get rid of the hood for you for a bit. Just have a quick check where we are. We've got 3/4 of a mile to go. But yeah, the graphics on PC, you know, every bit as good as Train Sim World, I think. Let's get my hood back. Where are we? Oh, it's 65 now. Let's get some speed up. Although the station is coming up. So yeah, put your thoughts down, guys. You know, what do you think about things? What do you think about the video? What do you think about Train Sim Classic? What do you think about Geforce Now? What do you think about the state of the gaming industry? Put your comments down. Whether you agree with me or not, it doesn't matter. We all have an opinion, and everybody's entitled to it, aren't they? It's like I've said before, everybody's entitled to my opinion. Right, platform coming up. My little doggy's just come in, and I think he's wanting his tea. But we're not too far done now, are we? Apart from me overshooting the platforms, it's been a decent run actually. What I haven't done is check the times. ETA 12:47 and it's 12:46. So actually, we're okay on that. We're not doing bad at all. A little sound of the horn. Make everybody jump out the skin on the platform. I love the way the women walk on this game. It's, I don't know if we can. I bet there's going to be no more comes along now, but no, we've had it, haven't we? But yeah, they have a real, like, overly sexy walk. it's quite funny, really. It's almost like the models walking down the catwalk in a sense. Right, so I think we've only got, is it 2 miles to go, and I think that's, oh no, sorry, there is another station after this one, so we've got 2 more stations to go, 2 more stops. Okay, that's fine. Let's get it on full pelt. So it's 12:47, we need to be there for 12:51. So we are running on time, so we're not doing so bad. Listen to those sounds. I think it sounds brilliant. Love it. What I've also noticed actually though as well is I have my, on a Steam controller you don't have rumble as such, but there's a haptic feedback, and you can set the haptic feedback to act as a kind of rumble, or you know, like a rumble feedback, and it's not doing that normally. When you're hearing it, the train going over the joins of the track, the control will vibrate, and it's not doing so. I'm just wondering whether something is not quite right with this route, or whether my settings on my control have got messed up somehow. I don't know how, because I've not been playing with it at all. But sometimes these things happen, don't they? So. I will have to have a look, but most things seem to be working. I'm driving the train with the controller fine and everything. It's just those buttons and the haptic feedback that I'm not getting. So don't know what's gone wrong there. And again, the Steam controller very, very marmitey. When I was researching it a little bit, because I've not had one before, and then all of a sudden I bought 2. So because I bought one and I liked it so much, I bought a second one. And I just love it. I just think it's great for PC gaming. You've got your mouse function there on your right pad, and let's just slow it down a little bit. We've got a station coming up, haven't we? Let's get this speed down. Yeah, but it's like it's got you know, there's like 2 camps. You either like it or you don't. There's kind of no in between or anything. It's It's a very Marmite controller, but I love it. I think it's great. And if anybody is interested in one, you can get some real good good quality ones. You know, the couple I've bought, they could be brand new. They really could. Now I know when Steam finished making them and selling them, they had them on sale, I think, on Steam for £5, £5 UK. So probably a lot of people bought them up and then just never used them or something. I don't know, but I got one from a well-known. I'm not advertising anybody. I got one from a well-known auction site, and I got one from a well-known second-hand electronic devices store. So I'm sure you can work that out. Sometimes confused with a place that might sell adult movies, because to be honest, I didn't know it was actually pronounced that way, but in fact it is. I'm not saying it because, like I said, I'm not advertising, but not unless they give me some money anyway. Right, anyway, we digress. Let's get these passengers on and off. Oh, what am I doing here? It's going backwards, isn't it? I thought I couldn't do anything. Stop! Must be on a hill. I genuinely didn't realise that, guys. That'll teach me to keep the brake on, won't it? Right, so yeah, we have, I think now, it's just the one more stop, isn't it? So we'll just wait till the off and we will complete the journey. I've also been having to get used to editing on the PC as well, because again, as some of you may know, I have been editing my videos just on my phone. I've been purely recording them on my NVIDIA Shield Pro for Geforce Now, on an external capture card for the Xbox, and then transferring the video file onto my phone and editing the video on my phone, and it's worked. To be honest, it's worked fine. Worked absolutely fine. But obviously now with the PC, I can record stuff directly on the PC, and I'm using DaVinci DaVinci Resolve to actually edit the videos. Now I've not used that software before, so I'm having to get to grips with it. I think, you know, it's fairly straightforward in its basic sense, but if you want to get a bit more involved, I'll need to delve a little bit deeper into how to do certain things. Like I can add text and things like that, but with regards to anything else, probably, I mean, I'm not so sure I want to do much else, if I'm honest, but there may be just one or two little things I want to do, like stick a few pictures in there or something like that, but I need to find out how to do that. Well, yeah, it's just a case of getting used to it, isn't it, really? Something new. Right, how far are we away? Just over a mile. I will be doing some more of the old stuff as well. If anybody's still interested, I did start a train live series actually on more realistic settings. I still intend to get back onto that, so I will still be doing one or two of those. Probably Fernbus I won't be touching. In the end I got very disappointed with Fernbus, if I'm honest. So unless anybody, if you want to cry out for Fernbus, then do so, and I will see about doing some more Fernbus videos. But if it's my choice, I probably won't be doing any. The game for me just got worse and worse over time, and I just got fed up with it. They patched it up and patched it up, made it worse. So yeah, I'm not so sure about that. I will be doing some RPG stuff, because I did put a Q&A out a bit of a vote, and people did say that RPGs were one of the main games they'd like to see, so I will be doing some RPGs. A little bit of a stutter there, just noticed. And yeah, yeah, so I will be doing some of the old stuff. Euro Truck Sim. I've had 1 or 2 requests for Euro Truck Sim 2. So yeah, we'll be doing some of that as well. I've just bought the what they call it, the West Balkans map. So I'll be doing some West Balkans driving on Euro Truck. Right, we're nearly there, just a little bit further. Don't overshoot your last platform beat, please. Although at this speed we shouldn't do really, but you never know where I'm concerned. Nice, gentle stop. There we go. Thank you, Chester. Always likes to shake on my videos, don't you, kid? Eh? Right then, so let's get these doors open. I'll just get these guys. I think this is the last stop. No, sorry, it's not the last stop, is it? That's my mistake. It's not the last stop. I always forget to scroll down. No, we do have another stop. We do have one more stop. Breaking news. So we're not quite done. Not quite done yet. Yeah, I always forget to scroll down. I always think it lists them all on the left, and it, you know, like on the one page, but it doesn't. So right, let's get ourselves motoring again. We're on a 55 limit. Let's just get outside, take some shots from outside, shall we? And I've tried to learn on this game, while you're outside, you need to be keeping an eye on that big exclamation mark that's greyed out on the right hand side of the hood there, just in case the AWS comes on. I think it's AWS is out there. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, I am not a massive train buff. There are other people that do YouTube videos that know far more about different trains than I do. I enjoy playing the game, but I'm not a massive train buff, I will admit that. So if you're looking for specific information on trains and locos and things like that, I am not the person. But what I do like to do is play the game and record it for you guys out there. But yeah, I think it is AWS though, isn't it? I can't remember what it stands for. Stick it down in the comments. But I do know it's an automatic system where it will put the brakes on if I don't react to it. So is it I don't know, is it possible automatic warning system or something like that? I don't know. So let's just double check on this. Yes, it looks like we are at the last one, or approaching it. Some cars in a car park there. Apart from that, green fields and trees. I don't know what that place is. Oh, another game I've recently purchased as well is Diesel Rail Car. Quite enjoying that. I love the cameras on that. They have some nice cameras on that. Having said that, I was playing around with these buttons because when you're scrolling through on the Y button, you just go through certain ones. But there are other cameras on this game, I noticed, which like that one there. Look, let's get rid of the screen. I think this is a great camera. Fantastic, that. Love that. Brilliant camera. There are others. There's the helicopter one. and then the back one as well. And what else do we have? Well, that's inside, isn't it? Is it? No, it's not. I always thought it did it from the side, that camera, from memory. I don't know. I know that's bird's eye view, that one, so you can view it from very far out and even further out. You can zoom in and out. So yeah, there's some good features on this one, to be fair. Let's go back to that one again. So I'm sure I've had some shots before from the side though, where it will pan from the side. So I don't know whether it's me not doing something right on that. I don't know, to be fair, but well, let's get back inside. Because we are coming up to the last stop now. I'm almost certain that this is the last one. Almost. Might be wrong. What speed are we doing? 60. Let's just start to nip it in the bud a little bit. A little bit more. Cancel that. It's the first time it's done that, I think, on this run. Let's just tease it in now. See the platform coming up. And even though, by the way, just a word on the graphics. I am playing this, like I say, it's 1440 and sharpened up with FSR to 4K and at 60 FPS. But I am recording it actually in 1080p. This is the first full video I've recorded, and I just want to see how it goes first of all at 1080 before I try any different combinations. But it is 60 FPS, so we'll see how it goes. Right, there we go. Just let these passengers alight, and that should be it. So thanks very much for watching, everybody. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and please give us a subscription if you want to see more videos, and click that notification bell to be notified of any future videos as well. Give the video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed this particular one, and for those of you that are already subscribed, thank you very much again for watching, and we will catch you on the next video. So I think that should be it. There we go. Yes, it is. So yeah, thanks again, everybody. We will see you soon. Bye for now.